champions for your outstanding achievement and excellent sportsmanlike conduct displayed during the 2011-2012 basketball season by posting a 28-4 record. The City of Augusta recognizes your commitment to athletic excellence and congratulates you for participating and clinching the state title in the 2011-12 Class AAA Georgia State High School Association Men's Basketball Championship game on March 10, 2012 in Macon, Georgia. Given under my hand this 20th day of March 2012, the Copenhagen Mayor.
Now, in introducing the team, at guard, number 11, senior, Jamie West. At guard, number 5, senior, Raheem Newton. Center, number 4, senior, Shaquille Cook. Number 23, senior, Glenn Rodriguez. At forward, number 20, senior, Daquan Taylor. I'm not sure if he's here now, but guard, number 2, senior, Daniel Harris. Forward, number 1, senior, Devontae Coleman. Forward, number 24, junior, DeMarcus Nunley. At guard, number 10, junior, Jeremy Smith. At guard, number 3, junior, Mike Lewis. And now we're getting into Laney's future. At guard, number 15, sophomore, Curtis Hightower. At forward, number 22, freshman, Javant Walker. Forward, number 12, freshman, Jalen Taylor. Another guard, number 21, freshman, Tommy Smith. And at guard, number 30, freshman, Taquan Wilson. Mr. Mayor, and members of the Augusta-Richmond County Commission, citizens of Augusta, and the CSRA, please join me, a 1966 graduate of Laney High School, in welcoming the 2011-2012 Class AA Georgia State champion, the Lisa Crabb Laney Comprehensive High School men's varsity basketball team. Go Laney.
Coach. Certificate of recognition given to Jerry Hunter, head coach, Lucy C. Laney Comprehensive High School Wildcats varsity basketball team, 2012 Georgia Class AA men's state champions. The Augusta community has benefited greatly from the wisdom you share and the life you exemplify by your strong characteristics of an effective academic and athletic leader through your outstanding contributions and dedication to the youth of the Augusta community. The City of Augusta recognizes your commitment to academic and athletic excellence and for inspiring others to perform at their best with your message of empowerment and self-motivation. We congratulate you for participating and clinching the state title. 2012 Class AA Georgia State High School Association Men's Basketball Championship, Macon, Georgia, March 10th, 2012, given under my hand this 20th day of March, 2012, Deke Copenhaver, Mayor.
Before we begin, we want to thank you, but of course, you know, okay, there's definitely more to this than meet the eye, and we want to say thank you, and I want to personally say thank you to our staff. First, Coach Harris, could you please come up?
And I'll go ahead and read the certificate of recognition, and this is for the assistant coaches. This one in particular, certificate of recognition given to Kerwin Harris, assistant coach, Lucy C. Laney Comprehensive High School, Wildcats varsity basketball team, 2012, Georgia Class AA Men's State Champions. The City of Augusta recognizes your commitment to the athletic excellence and congratulates you for your selfless efforts and devoted service in supporting the team during the season as you successfully clinched the state title. 2012 Class AA Georgia State High School Association Men's Basketball Championship, Macon, Georgia, March 10, 2012. Given under my hand this 20th day of March, 2012, the Honorable Mayor, Deke Copenhaver.
Next, before I ask this young man to come up, for those of you who had the opportunity to see the game, you know, we got some questions about this young man texting on the sideline, and you know, we had to make sure people understood that, you know, we don't have an iPad to input our stats, but this young man was doing that on his iPhone. And this is Coach Shiloh Robinson. This next young man here is our student assistant, Mr. Jadorvis Davis. Next, Coach Smart couldn't make it on behalf of a personal situation, but he's a part of this as well. He's our county athletic, our school athletic director. So let's just give him a hand for supporting us as well. And this next young man, you know, sometimes this position here, you know, they see everything, hear everything, but, you know, they're yelled at by the coaches, the players, but we make sure that they're respected. This is our manager, Mr. Keenan Washington. Another young man, which is Keenan's assistant, is Mr. Nicholas Bowman. He wasn't able to be here, so we give him a hand as well, Mr. Nicholas Bowman. And I would like for us to recognize our young ladies, our sports information directors. They were very, very, very important in our success. So would you all come up, Miss Jasmine Lacey and Miss Khadijah DeBose.
I don't know if we've got enough room left to squeeze anybody in, but Dr. Mason, you out there? We always got room for you. Have a proclamation for you and a check for you sitting right up there too. Proclamation in recognition of Lucy Craft Laney Comprehensive High School Day. Whereas on March 10th, 2012, the Lucy Craft Laney Comprehensive High School Wildcats varsity basketball team clinched the Georgia High School Association Class AA State Championship with a strong 67-53 win over Manchester. And whereas this victory made school history at Laney by becoming the first Wildcats basketball team to capture a state title and enjoying a season record of 28-4, which had 4 players score in double figures, Jamie West 20, Daniel Harris 12, Shaquille Cook and Glenn Rodriguez both 10. And whereas Lucy C. Laney men's varsity basketball team were the 2010-2011 region runner-ups, 2011-2012 region champions, back-to-back sub-region champions, back-to-back Christmas Round Ball Classic champions, and the 2011 Chico Davis Memorial Tournament champs, Columbia, South Carolina. And whereas the Wildcats have competed in the Final Four for 3 consecutive years, while the Lady Wildcats competed in 4 straight Final Four tournaments, and whereas Laney won the state championship with only one returning starter from last year, point guard Raheem Newton, and whereas the athletic banquet and ring ceremony will take place on May 16, 2012, and whereas the championship parade will be held on March 31, 2012, to observe the local champions for all of their hard work and efforts throughout the season as students, faculty, staff, alumni, fans, and supporters congratulate them. And now, therefore, I, D. Copenhaver, Mayor of the City of Augusta, do hereby proclaim March 31st, 2012 as Lucy Craft Laney Comprehensive High School Day in Augusta, Georgia, and urge all citizens to recognize and applaud the amazing feat accomplished by a determined group of young men.
AliBarrowShow.com